This is as far as he's taken a UTEP team since his Texas Western club won it all in 1966, beating Adolph Rupp and mighty Kentucky. Steve Cyphers reports on how they're whooping it up in the West Texas streets of El Paso after a very uncertain beginning to the season.
Davis with it. Davis shoots wide, and he hits it. The Miners win! The Miners win!
Sunday afternoon, it was madness. UTEP upset Kansas, the Midwest's #1 seed. Early Monday morning, it was gladness when 4,000 fans welcomed the Miners home. To call this UTEP journey improbable is not an understatement because of its shaky start in October. That's when the program was placed on a 2-year probation for minor violations. Now, the sanctions did not include a ban on TV appearances or postseason play, but that's not the kind of news that jumpstarts a season of success.
I don't think the team, really much worried about the sanctions. We didn't feel like we were going to be barred from the tournament, and that's what everybody really wanted, was go to the NCAA tournament. As long as they didn't take that from us, we felt great about it.
There was no recruiting violations. That had no effect on me whatsoever.
With his straightforward style, Don Haskins is the Bear. In his 4th decade of coaching the Miners, he's always found a way to win, oftentimes in surprising fashion. In the 1966 NCAA championship game, when the school was called Texas Western College, he started 5 blacks against Adolph Rupp's all-white Kentucky team. The Miners won. 26 years later, the day before UTEP took on the heavily favored Jayhawks, Haskins added a spread offense to the game plan. No one expected that. No one, that is, outside El Paso.
He's done that throughout the season. One time we played New Mexico here in the final game, and he put in the offense right at halftime.
Well, that's Coach. Coach, the guys that look at film and then they come tell Coach, you don't even have to look at film to know what a team is about. That's usual for Coach. He do stuff like that.
It wasn't a smart move. It was the only move because Kansas took us out of our offense. We couldn't do anything. So we were forced to do it.
Other coaches are forced to make moves. Few have the foresight to be prepared. But as brilliant as the Bear is, he can't outcoach luck.
They get it inbounds to Nixon. Fires one up at midcourt. Good!
The shot gave BYU the WAC tournament title, but it gave the Miners postseason inspiration.
We first was down about it, but then that shot, we still got to see the high in BYU, and we kind of wondered when everybody was in practice talking about it, but I think that put us on the road. It made them more mad for the tournament.
As we look back, we thought, well, maybe that was a lesson for us because we came back to practice and worked hard to make sure, it wouldn't be a close game like that.
With a victory in a close game over the Jayhawks, the Miners moved into the Midwest Regional. Ironically, 26 years ago, when they won it all, they went through the Midwest. Along the way, they beat Kansas and Cincinnati. Cincinnati is UTEP's next opponent.
Do I believe in fate? I think good defense and good rebounding will overcome fate.
We just don't want, be in the Sweet 16 and say that's where it stopped. We want to keep going. Cincinnati, we know they have 2 great guards. They can come in with 2 more guards. They're a running team, and we'll probably slow the pace up against them like we did against Kansas. And, Coach Haskins will come up with something new and shock the nation again. I'm sure he will.
They expect a lot of the Bear, but such are the expectations when a coach has more than 600 career victories. In El Paso, Steve Cyphers, ESPN.
UTEP looking to shock the nation once again.